Hello gorgeous plant people, welcome back to Rooting Mindfully. My name is Yana, and today we are going to talk about starting a plant YouTube channel in 2021, so stay tuned. Alright, so I was honestly going to put off this video until I hit my 5,000 subscriber benchmark, but then I thought to myself, this isn't about you. This is about you guys, and I want to go ahead and provide value and give back to you guys for everything that you have done to support me, my mom, and this channel. So I just want to go ahead and give you guys some tips and tricks so that way you guys can start a plant YouTube channel and we can grow this community even better. Alright, so what better time is there to go ahead and start a YouTube channel? And so it doesn't necessarily have to be a plant YouTube channel. You could start a cooking channel, a gaming channel, an art doodling channel. It's up to you guys, but what better time is there to go ahead and start a channel? I mean, if we're all going to be at home, we're going to be in quarantine, we got extra time, you could take this time to go ahead and start the channel that you've been waiting for. So comment down below if you guys have wanted to start a channel, have started a channel, or already have a channel. I'm just curious to know where you are on your YouTube spectrum. But like I was saying, there is no better time to go ahead and start a channel. So if I could say anything, I would just say to start today, honestly. And next, you just want to get an idea of what kind of channel or what direction you're going to go with your YouTube channel, because a lot of people don't say this, but YouTube, when you start a YouTube channel, you are starting a business. There's a lot of things that you can do with your YouTube channel. There's things that you have to learn about YouTube channels, such as paying taxes. If you guys want to go into the direction of making merch, you're going to do affiliate marketing. You're going to sell products, digital products, physical products. There's so many things you can do to either go into the business side of YouTube, or you can keep YouTube as a hobby. So you just want to determine if you're going to keep this as a hobby, you're just going to dabble in it, not take it too seriously, or if you're really going to make this a business and hit the ground running. Next, you just want to look at other plant tubers, or you just want to look at other successful YouTubers to see what their style is, what kind of videos they're making, just to get an idea of what kind of videos that you would like to make to provide to other people. Now, this is not to say that you're going to copy these people or you're going to rip off their videos, because trust and believe, they will notice and your audience will notice. So that's something that you don't want to do. But just to get an idea of what kind of videos you're going to make. Are you going to make tutorial videos, how-tos? Are you going to do unboxings, like a show and tell? Like, what kind of video are you looking to do? What are you wanting to put out there for people to see and to continue to keep people coming back to your channel? I also want to say that when you're starting a YouTube channel, it's kind of implied that your first couple of videos aren't going to be perfect. And if you're using this to keep you from starting a channel, I would say to just stop that mentality right now. Your first couple of videos are not going to be good videos, let's be honest. Your lighting might be off. Your sound might be terrible. Your hair might be all sticking out all over the place. Your first couple of videos aren't going to be the bomb, and that's not to say that you don't want to try and put the effort in, because you definitely do, because you want to get that momentum going from the start. But if you're letting your idea of perfection keeping you from starting a YouTube channel, I just want to say that you might as well just throw that out the window, because we're all learning and we're all going along our own YouTube journeys, and that's the best thing that I think about YouTube, is just to see, hey, this was my first video, but here's where I am now. It's so awesome to see the evolution of YouTubers, I think, in my opinion, but just know that you're not going to have perfection out the gate. And to get into the nitty gritty, number one, I want to say that YouTube is not easy. If you think you're just going to post one video and go viral, I can tell you that that's probably not going to happen. Yes, it does happen to a couple people, but that does not happen for the majority of YouTubers out there. In order to start a YouTube channel and to keep YouTube channel going, you're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to learn how to film. You're going to have to learn how to edit, what kind of editing software you use. I use iMovie because it's free and I'm learning how to use that one. You're going to have to upload and decide what kind of upload schedule you want. And then, things like that. You're going to have to then promote your video so that people are watching it, so you can bring in new audience members. So YouTube is not easy. You're not going to just post a video, sit back, and then watch people just come in and watch your videos. Like, it's going to take work. And I think people have this misconception that YouTubers just post a video and then they fly around the world and all this other stuff. But it is a job. Like, you're responding to companies after a while to see if you can get deals and things like that. So it isn't something that is just going to click and then you're just like, I'm rolling in dough. Like, you're going to have to put in the work. And also, you just want to make sure that your channel is going to be sustainable for you. So when you decide what kind of videos you want to post, if you're going to do like unboxings, or if you're going to, so say you're going to do unboxings, you probably don't want to center your channel around just doing unboxings. And this is because you're going to constantly have to buy plants. And if you're just buying plants, you're not really providing value to your subscribers. Yes, people do like to see unboxings and see what new plants are out there, but I'm sure there are people who just don't want to sit there and watch unboxings. In fact, I have stopped watching a couple channels who just do unboxings because that's not what I want to see. I want to be able to learn things as well. But so if you center your channel around unboxings, first, that's going to be expensive because you're going to just keep buying plants, and two, your plant collection is going to be massive because you're just buying all these plants to keep your channel going, and it's not going to be very sustainable in the long term. So when you decide what kind of channel you want, you just want to make sure that you're creating videos that you're going to be able to do and sustain in the long run, as well as you want to make sure that you have a schedule that'll be consistent and sustainable for you as well. So for me, for instance, I post videos 3 days a week, and I find that to be pretty consistent and sustainable for me. So if you want to start your channel and you're going to post once a week, you want to make sure you post once a week because, as most YouTubers know, Lady Algorithm and your audience love channels that are consistent. So if you tell your subscribers that you're going to post once a week, you want to make sure you post once a week, because if you don't, and you don't get that good feedback and the comments and the likes, YouTube will not recommend your videos. They will not recommend your channel, and people won't know to keep coming back because you don't have that consistency and you're not very reliable in your uploading schedule. So if you decide what kind of schedule you want to do, so if you want to do once a week, or you want to do twice a week, or 3 times a week, you just want to make sure that you're consistent with that. Just understand that YouTube is a long game. So if your channel doesn't go viral out of the gate, or it doesn't just pick up a whole bunch of subscribers, just keep going, keep making videos. Your channel's going to pick up. And in fact, the more videos that you make, the more chances you have for people to see your videos, for people to see your channel. The more videos you make, the more chances you have for your videos to show up in front of new audiences. So if your videos don't pick up right out the gate, just keep going. Keep doing it, and your videos will be discovered. And I would say you should be authentic. If you're not authentic, if you're putting on this persona, or you have a split personality when you're on camera than you are when you're in person, your viewers are going to see through that. Your subscribers are going to see through that, as well as it's not going to be sustainable in the long run. You want to make sure that who you are on camera is who you are in person, that if your energy level is at a 10, or if it's at a 0 in person, well, maybe not a 0, because then you might not be there, but if your energy level is at a 5 in person, then don't crank that up to a 10. You want to be authentic enough and genuine enough for your subscribers. And as well as if you're promoting products, you want to make sure you're as genuine as possible. Don't promote products just to make money. Promote products that you actually use and love. So you just want to make sure you're authentic for your subscriber base, so that way they will trust you, because you need your subscribers to trust you. And they want to know that you're the person you say you are. So the next thing I want to say, and which is really important, is that you want to provide value. Now, you don't want to have a whole channel surrounding unboxings if you don't have to. But if you're providing value, say if you're going to do how-to videos, you want to make sure that you know what you're talking about in regards to your subject. So if you're going to say how to take care of your monstera, you need to know what the care is, so that way you can tell your subscribers, so that way you can help them learn how to take care of their monstera. Or if you're doing a houseplant tour, you want to know at least half of what your plants are. So I've seen some houseplant tours where they say, I don't know what this plant is, I'm not really sure what this plant is, I'm not really sure what this plant is. That does not help anybody. And you can really tell the plant enthusiasts from people who just collect plants. You want to be able to know what you're talking about, so that way you can relay it to your audience, so that way you give them a reason to come back to your channel. And I think value is the most important thing that you can put out there, because you just don't want to put up a video, say this is my houseplant tour, I'm just showing you what my house looks like. You want to make sure that people are going to come back to your channel, and you want to give them a reason to subscribe. So in terms of starting a YouTube channel, you need to have an action plan. I always write everything down. I have my planner. This is my social media / YouTube journal or planner, whatever. You want to write down your schedule, what kind of videos you're doing. You want to have a list of ideas. That way you can always have a running list. That way you never run out of ideas. You want to, like I said, you want to have a schedule. You want to make sure you take notes, so that way when you're on camera, you're just not, You want to have everything kind of put together. And I like to research. You guys know I like to research. I research people in the plant community. I research people outside of the plant community. And I just see what people do to better my YouTube channel. And I keep all of that in my planner. Next, you want to see what kind of equipment that you need. Now, you don't have to go out there and buy an expensive camera, because trust and believe that YouTube money does not come in just flushing in right away. It's going to take a little bit of time for you to get to that point where you're going to make some money. It could take months. It could take a year. Some people don't even hit the requirements to even make money on YouTube right away. So don't just start buying a whole bunch of stuff just to say, oh, I need this camera, I need this lighting equipment. You want to start out with as bare minimum as possible. So you don't have to go out and buy a fancy camera. In fact, I film on my iPhone, and some people wouldn't even know that I film on my iPhone, but I do. And that's how I basically started my channel, just filming on my phone. What I would say would be most important would be to get a microphone. You want to make sure you have good sound. I am really soft-spoken, and you guys know, you watch my channel, I am soft-spoken, my mom's soft-spoken, so we did invest in a microphone. So that's something that I would say that if you wanted to invest in something, you could invest in your audio. Next, you want to, you don't necessarily have to invest in lighting. Most times I wait for natural lighting, for the sun to come out, or I just go ahead and use my Growlights. But you don't have to necessarily go out and invest in your lighting. As well as a stand. You don't have to invest in a tripod. You can always prop your phone against a book, or you could use your plant pots. I did that in the beginning. When I started my channel, I would just prop my phone up against my terracotta pots, and that's how I started to film my videos. So when you start your channel, you just want to start as lean as possible, because like I said, that money really isn't coming in that fast. But you just want to have an action plan. You want to have something where you're keeping your notes and your schedule and things like that. You want to make sure you're writing goals, so that way if you are wanting to turn this into a business, that you say, hey, I want to make $5,000 by year 3 of my YouTube channel, or something like that. But you want to make sure that you're using steps if you're trying to make this your business, or if you want to make this career, you're going to be a full-time YouTuber, you just want to put in the steps so that way you can go ahead and make this something and make those things possible. I hope this was helpful. This was kind of just like the overview of a YouTube channel. I mean, you can go deep into YouTube channel, and that's where you go if you want to look into your analytics, but you know, we probably won't get there because this is just like just to get started. I just want to inspire you guys to start a YouTube channel, to go out there and create videos, to inspire others, to make friends, because let's be honest, most of us start a YouTube channel to make friends. So if there was any other time to start a YouTube channel, it would be today. It would be, you know, right now, next year. Just go ahead and start. And that would be the most important thing, to stop putting off, stop trying to be perfect or wait till the perfect time. Just start your channel and make sure it's something that you'll want to stand behind, something that you'll be proud of. You're just not putting up any old video or throwing up any other content or telling people something that's not, you know, accurate. You want to make sure that you're representing yourself in the best light possible. So with that, I hope you guys got enough value from this video. I hope it inspires you to start something awesome and create something beautiful. But I will see you in the next video. And if I don't see you in the next video, I want to wish you guys a wonderful holiday. And I hope we will see each other in a beautiful new year. Bye.